Hi everyone, it's me Marcus, and today I would like to talk to you about isolation and the lockdown and how I've been dealing with it. And hopefully it'll give you some inspiration on how to, get through this difficult time. Okay, so when the lockdown first started, I did not know what to do with myself. But actually, before I talk about that, I would like to thank all of all of the key workers in the front line, NHS, supermarkets, care workers. Much love to you. Thank you for everything. Um, when this lockdown first started, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was literally like it seemed like life was taken over, and maybe some of you still feel that way. My mental health was crashing, and I know that there are times when you can ruminate about the past or mistakes you might have made. Like what ifs and what if I did this, what if I did that, and what you need to remember is that you've only got the here and now. It's no use looking back, and we're all in lockdown. I mean, and if you could do any better, do you not think you would have done that? Like, we all make mistakes. We all we do the best we can do with the information that we have at the time, and it's learning to just focus on the now, focus on things you can work on. For example, I found in this situation quite a bit of inspiration for my new album, a 2020 Vision. I'm actually going to retitle it. I'm going to call it a 2020 Vision, with like a colon afterwards. Like colon. I'm not talking about like your colon in your body. A 2020 Vision, colon, the sun will shine again. I'm really wanting to write a song called The Sun Will Shine Again, because I feel like this really ties in well with the whole situation that we've been going through and just hard times in general. Anyway, I would like to show you what I've been doing over the past 2 months. I've been collecting songbooks. Some of you might recognise this, some of you might not, but I've been working on the keyboard for the past I think it was 8 months maybe, but during this time I've really had time to focus on it. The thing that really helps me with the keyboard is, and maybe some of you have already done this, but I am looking for a page here. With songs like Halo here, well, any song really, but this is an example. I put, you might be able to see it, I've got letters next to the notes, so you can see where you need to be on the keyboard, because sometimes I find it a struggle. Don't you find it a struggle to remember, like, where the different notes are supposed to be on the keyboard? I do. It was such a headfuck, really, because I was really having to, like, say this was the piano guide, and I was constantly like, which note is this? And I was like, look at this again. Here. And it was just a headache, so I just decided to put them right next to the letters right next to the notes instead. And I tell you something, it was so much easier. Although you will find that there are times when the the sharps are actually flats. Now let me explain. For example, it might say D, but it's actually D flat. See, originally I thought you just press the white keys, but sometimes black keys could actually be, the sharps can actually be flat sometimes, and I didn't know this before. And when I first looked at keys like, this, you might be able to see it. It's difficult to see if you can see it, like that. I thought, what the hell is that? But then I just discovered that it's just a note above. Like, this is that note, and then this is that note. The position like that, because if they were close together, they'd be too close together, and then you'd just be like, what? You'd be like, what is that? I originally thought it was like where to place your fingers on the keyboard. Well, it is, but I thought it was like, do you do this? What do you do? Okay. Where was I? Alright. I'd say with the keyboard, you really have to persevere. Because now I'm finally coming to a feeling of I'm getting better at it. Because you might have noticed in some of my instrumentals, I'm not an expert. I'm really not. I'm like, because I just, my fingers sometimes slip, and I find that with chords it can be a bit tricky to do this thing where you go duh, duh. And in fact, I'll be totally honest here, I had to edit the instrumentals so it sounded more fluent than it actually was, because honestly you should have heard me recording them. Some of it was a disaster. I'm much better, naturally I'm better at lyrical content than I am at the musical, but I'm definitely getting better at it. And anyway, I think that this is a perfect time to work on your skills and to meditate, play video games. There are things, I think that since some of us spend so much time outdoors, we forget that there are so many things we can do indoors, and it's about creating those neural pathways in your brain. Yes, you can go out walking. Yes, you can go out exercising, but you can't go shopping like you used to anymore. We can't meet people like we used to anymore. I mean, I know we can meet in groups of 6 or whatever, but it's a bit confusing to me. I think it is. Especially with the social distancing. Sorry, I'm a bit gassy. I probably shouldn't say that on camera, but oh well. I think that we need to find more indoor activities, and I think as people will come out of this so much stronger. I really do. And you see, I've been putting off doing this video for a while. So some of you are probably thinking, well, he's left that a bit late. But see, I was originally going through like body image problems with the camera, like what I would look like in the camera. But then I came to this realization, right? So if ever you feel like you are self-conscious about your body or whatever during this time, just know this, right? This is a thought that I had to myself a couple of weeks ago, actually, when I was putting off making YouTube videos. The truth is that when we get so self-conscious, we're actually caring more about, you know, the fact that we care more about what we look like than the fact people want to see our videos. Just a little trick there for you. And when I thought of it like that, I thought, actually, what I'm thinking about, they won't even be bothered about. It's literally all in here. And if that is what they're thinking about, well, what can I really do about it, you know? So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about this isolation and lockdown. I hope I've remembered everything. I've probably gone off on a tangent, but this is basically an update, I would say, of what's been going on. I wouldn't say this was like a tips thing. It's more of an update, so I'll call it an update in the video. Okay? I'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Bye.